Was good, world. Um, uh, I wanted to bring y'all a little bit of information on how to meditate, right? Or how I meditate and how I connect with the God of everything that made everything, right? The architect of the universe and the creator of everything, right? Um, like I said, it's important that you direct your prayers and your petitions to him. You don't want to direct it to the God from the Bible because because he's not God of the universe. He's not the creator of the universe. In fact, he never want. He really didn't want. Um, he really didn't want humans to be as smart as we are. You know, and he, because of him, we can't live that long no more. Like in the Bible, in the see this guy, the guy from the Bible, he 1 year around the sun is 3,500 years, and it's called the shard. They call it a shard, right? And so he he only try to make us like smart enough to just take commands, but um we came out too much like them, and so we used to live a long time. We used to live 1,000, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of years back then, and and he didn't like that. He didn't like that. We started multiplying, and he didn't like that, so he started cutting our lifespan down until it is what it is now, and right now too, like the lifespan. I think for like somebody in United States is like 60. Somebody in China is 70. Um, and they're only making it, and they're only like speeding it up. And by they, I mean the governments. They're only speeding it up because they put chemicals in the vegetables and the fruits. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing some big old tomatoes, like you know what I'm saying? They damn near look like watermelons, and that's not normal, So they're um they're putting steroids or they're putting something in there to make them grow big. So what do you think is gonna happen when you consume them? You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna speed up your process. It's really to kill you faster. Everything. Oh, and it brings me to my point. In this new Earth, um, the whole Earth, everybody that's gonna inhabit the new Earth, we're gonna it's gonna be our diets is gonna get changed. It's gonna go along with nature. What God really wanted us to eat. You know, um, I don't know if you heard about Dr. Sabi, right? Yeah, for the ones that don't know, this was a guy that I was passed down uh, some uh, some like herb knowledge, and uh, and then due to his health like getting bad, he started like seeking out somebody that could heal him, and he came to Mexico, and I forgot the guy's name, but he was a Mexican dude. He made him go on a diet, and and he healed him. He healed him. I think he had like diabetes, and I don't know what other type of diseases, but he healed him. And after that, he was amazed, and he just started getting into like the herbs, and you know how we're really supposed to get cured. And so he figured out a whole bunch of things about, because really, um see God is God is so perfect. God is so amazing. He's so precise. Um, check this out, and and this is how I know we're not supposed to be eating meat. Like meat is not for humans. You know what I'm saying? Um, take a look at the teeth of animals that eat meat. You know what I'm saying? Their teeth are gonna be sharp. They're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be sharp. They're gonna have big old fangs. Their teeth are gonna be made for meat. You know. And if you look at humans, our teeth, they're all round. You know what I'm saying? Like and then look at animals that eat grass and like grass and stuff like that. The vegetarians, you know what I'm saying? You look at their teeth, they look like ours. You see the horse's teeth, they look like ours. You know what I'm saying? A goat's teeth, they look like ours. So you think that God will make a mistake like that? You think that He will give you vegetarian teeth if you were meant to eat meat? No, why do you think we gotta cook it and make it soft? You know that that doesn't harmonize with our body when we're taking them foods. You know what I'm saying? And we're really hurting ourselves. But we've been since we're kids. This is what was like normal. But it, it's they really do. They, these things that we extra indulge in. Um, they're really made for us to take ourselves out faster, by breaking down our body and giving it like diseases. That's how diseases come about, like diabetes and all that stuff. Um, so in this new earth, we're gonna follow God's law. You know what I'm saying, to the T. Um, so so I've been learning about Dr. Sabi and his theories, right? And man, that man, rest in peace, right? Um, he around here somewhere. He a baby now, you know what I'm saying? He a baby somewhere. Yeah. um, but that man there, man, he just knows how to explain things and break it down. You know what I'm saying? Um, this man he has the cure for any type of disease. This man has cured over 100 patients of AIDS, of sickle cell, of a whole bunch of diseases that the doctors, these gatekeepers of medicine, of faith medicine, um, can't cure. You know what I'm saying? And see, the game of pharma is just to keep you well enough so you could keep going back and giving them your money. They don't want to get you. They don't want to fix you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. You're a client. You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at you. You just you money to them. Also, um, all these pills that they be prescribing people, they made that in a lab. You know what I'm saying? Like that is not supposed to go in our body. Why can't they heal people like who was the one that was healing people with he's in the Bible too. I think it was I don't want to say King Solomon. Was it King Solomon? I think it was King Solomon. Or nah, it was the who was it? Socrates? Who was it? Anyways, there's a guy in the Bible that was fixing everybody with herbs. You know what I'm saying? And they even got him as the like a symbol of medicine. You know what I'm saying? So, but if this guy was fixing people with medicines back then, there wasn't no pills, there wasn't no none of this prescriptions. These people be, man, I done seen people take about 18 pills. You know what I'm saying? Man, you messing up their bladder. You know what I'm saying? You messing up their kidneys and stuff. So, in this new world, we're gonna go back. We're gonna get rid of and see. This how evil these people are, man. This how they look at us like cattle on the cool. You know what I'm saying? So they getting so much money out of our pockets that they try to keep us sick and all that, right? They ain't never gonna fix us. And if there's somebody that comes out that fixes what they say they can't, he's a threat. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened to Dr. Sabi. Um, they they um they try to get him for practicing without a license, practicing medicine without a license, and they locked him up. They locked him up, but the old man was too smart. Like he was he was he was making them look dumb. You know what I'm saying? People that think they the top of medicine. People thinking that they the truth. You know what I'm saying? This man breaking them down, breaking their ass down. He went to court. They took him to the Supreme Court in New York. You know what I'm saying? This man made these people look goofy, man. Made them look dumb. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, um, he brought up that fact that I told you about. I think it was, I forgot who it was, man. I ain't gonna say who. You know what I'm saying? But he's like the father of medicine. You know what I'm saying? He was like, were there any pills back then? You know what I'm saying? When the father of medicine was healing people, was healing everybody, they were like, nah. He said, and then he showed them in the Bible where it said that the herbs are for healing. You know what I'm saying? For the healing of the people. And then he broke it down even further than that, because they were trying to say that he was anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of making this too long, but in the end, what he was giving, like herbs and stuff, they're considered like food. You know what I'm saying? So he was really giving food. He wasn't prescribing nothing. He was giving food so they couldn't get him. You know what I'm saying? So they he had to show proof of 7 people that had AIDS before being his patients, and then afterwards papers showing that they ain't have no more AIDS. They told this man. They told this man. They told this man bring 7 people, right? Man, this man done brought 100 people to the courtroom, filled that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? And they had to let him go. They had to let him go. But he had done something that really got him killed. You know what I'm saying? Because he let everybody know that all diseases are curable, and they're curable just by you going back to your true essence and eating what God um, created for you to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just by us, no matter what type of disease you have, just by you uh, fasting, cleansing your system, and then taking certain herbs that Dr. Sabi that he figured out, and then just eating like what you're supposed to eat, because he was explaining that like we're electric, you know what I'm saying? So we need electric foods, you know what I'm saying, that have like electricity in them, like certain uh like tomatoes, like fruits and vegetables, you know what I'm saying? And other plants that he knows about, and nobody else knows about, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, um so any disease could get cured just by doing this fasting and eating what we're supposed to eat. You know what I'm saying? Um, so anyways, they couldn't get him for that, right? What they were trying to get him for the first place. He beat the Supreme Court, the only person that's ever beat him. You know what I'm saying? And after that, his business started taking off. and then these 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 demons um, ended up catching them. When not even catching them, they were just saying that he just didn't know. He didn't know he had to like with the IRS and stuff like that. So they were saying that he was laundering money. You know what I'm saying? So they locked him back up. And mind you, this man at the time I think he was like 70, but this man was healthier than a 20-year old. You know what I'm saying? And this man could hop like 2 feet. He could get on his knees like on the floor and then jump up like 2 feet onto a table. You know what I'm saying? So this man was healthy, real healthy. And um when they locked him up the second time for money laundering, magically, you know what I'm saying? Tragically, he dies of malnutrition. Come on, man. Come on. So really big pharma killed him. You know what I'm saying? And like everything's coming out right now, all of them are together. See, if you really like go down every corporation, like any big corporation, it's all gonna tie down to a couple people. You know what I'm saying? Like all I'm talking about all businesses like big and big banks and all this stuff, all corporations. If you trace them down, because they put, you know what I'm saying, they're creating a lot of entities and then saying that's the owner of this one, this is the owner of that one. But when you trace all that back, it's always going to go back to just like 10 people. You know what I'm saying? So and their goal really is to kill us as fast as, take as much money as they can from us, keep us as dumb as they can, and kill us as fast as they can. You know what I'm saying? And so, but Dr. Sabi, see, he made a lot of videos and a lot of people. He cured like celebrities. Um, Left Eye was really murdered because she was gonna do a documentary about Dr. Sabi, and um, Nipsey Hussle was also murdered because he also was gonna do a documentary of Dr. Sabi. So these people right here, man, they don't want to hurt their pockets. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everything's coming to the light, and there's not gonna be no there's not gonna be no it's gonna be medicine in that, but not like, it's not gonna be no pills. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be I forgot how they, is this ingredient that they put in all the pills. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know that like it's all lab. Like it's not natural. Nothing's natural that they give you. And we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna want to kill our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so, and really, in this new earth, it's not gonna be no disease. You know what I'm saying? Just by us eating what we're supposed to be eating in the first place, all disease is gonna leave your body. It's gonna flee from your body. You know, and you're gonna be that much um in your true essence. You're gonna be you're gonna be in your higher self. You know what I'm saying? That much in your higher self. Doing all these things, like you raising your vibration up, um, you changing your diet, because that's gonna help a lot. You don't even understand. All these things that we're gonna do in this new earth is gonna open the door for us to be able to like I said, levitate, to be able to um to use our minds to manipulate matter, like in the like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some people manifest, you gotta take, it takes a minute. Like, nah, you know how Jesus, you know how he walked on water. You know how he turned water into wine. You know how he turned like, what was it, 7 fishes and I don't know how many breads to feed the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, See, he was able to do that because he understood his vibration was super high. And what did he used to tell everybody? He used to tell everybody like love your brothers and sisters, like love thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? His whole message was about spreading love. You know what I'm saying? And not using, not expressing hate or none of the negative feelings that humans have. You know what I'm saying? That's why his vibration was so high. You know what I'm saying? And he knew he knew how reality worked, and he knew how that's how he was able to levitate. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that it's because everything in this earth is a part of us. Like it's made out of the same things we're made. You know what I'm saying? They just have a different function. So for instance, if you know what vibration the water is vibrating on, you know what I'm saying, and then you do the opposite vibration, then that's how you're gonna be able to walk on water. You know what I'm saying? And and so and so once see, I'm I'm under like that too. I want to give props and recognition to Terrence Howard. You know what I'm saying? That man is gonna be the reason why in the new world we're gonna do interstellar travel. We're gonna do like quantum entanglement, like communication, um, teleportation. We're gonna be working on unlocking a longer lifespan for sure, but immortality and um, and this is the man right here. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna bring new technologies, like new type of flights, like flight, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And anti gravity. Yeah, he's gonna unlock a lot of things that our ancestors, the ones that fashioned us, them people, they used to use. You know what I'm saying? Because see, back then they had spaceships. They had they had I don't know how they were doing it, but I'm thinking that they were like lasers or with sound. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot, see, back then, like speech and how you talked, used, for example, uh, the word when you do this, when you do that sound, the triangle, you're making a triangle. You know what I'm saying? You're vibrating a triangle because every sound has a shape, and they used to integrate like vocals, like words, with with certain shapes. You know what I'm saying? So language was a lot more sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you got like kind of like a kind of like emojis. You know what I'm saying? You know how the emoji means something. Like when you see an emoji, when you see a crying emoji, you already know what it means. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody expresses that, you know that that's what they mean. So them that's how their stuff was, but it was more sophisticated than that. Like when they'll talk, um, and they will put it. It will mean like two things, but like one sentence could mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it was as how clever you were, how you put these things together, and that's how they were able to manifest more too, more faster. So anyways, um, what I was, damn, where was I going with this? Hold on. I'm gonna cut it short right there because I'm gonna remember, right? And I'm gonna keep going. Hold on.